Hello there, and welcome to the Pets Aplenty channel. Making a selection between the Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen and the Basset Fauve de Bretagne can be challenging, as both breeds are outstanding in their unique ways. We understand this challenge, so don't worry, because, as usual, we've got you covered here on Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, we've gathered all the helpful information about these breeds to help you make the ultimate choice on the dog which gets that particular spot in your home with a 9-round battle that covers all aspects of life, from their history to their health. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the join button. Alright, here we go. Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen versus Basset Fauve de Bretagne. Let's start the fight. Round 1. Origin. The Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen and the Basset Fauve de Bretagne are French breeds, as their names suggest. The Basset Fauve de Bretagne, which originated in Brittany, Bretagne in French, was introduced to the United Kingdom in 1983. The smallest of the French hounds is rarely seen outside of France and only in Britain when it is. This French hound breed is likely descended from the extinct Ground Fauve de Bretagne. However, contrary to popular belief, the BFDB is not actually a breed of royal dogs. In the era following the French Revolution, when most people didn't have access to horses yet still went hunting, the dog was a vital tool. They were the ideal hunting companion for peasants due to their small legs and powerful noses. Once so rare that it was on the verge of extinction, the breed was saved by a series of crossbreeds with the Basset Griffon Vendeen and the wire-haired Dachshund, producing the dog we know today. In November 2001, the USA received its first import of Basset Fauve. The Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen, which we'll affectionately call PBGV, is an old breed with its origins in 16th century Europe. This breed is perfectly described by its lengthy French name, Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen, a small, low, rough-coated breed from Vendeen in France. As the west coast of France is covered with underbrushes, thick brambles, and rocky terrain, locals needed a dog that could efficiently run over rocks and logs and wind its way through the underbrush in search of rabbits. The PBGV was exhibited in England around the middle of the 1800s. Until the 1950s, the Griffon Vendeen was classified as a single breed in France despite being in 2 sizes. The PBGV was officially recognized by the AKC in 1990. Since then, the breed's happy demeanor and carefree appearance have won many new fans. They get a point each for their history, so let the fight continue. Round 2. Appearance. The PBGV, an ideally proportioned petite, is almost 50% longer than tall, which allows them to maneuver through thickets. Each gender measures between 13 and 16 inches tall and 15 and 20 kilograms heavy. Despite its bulk, this breed is remarkably nimble, light as a puppy, and able to keep going all day. The medium-length, coarse double coat and the extra-long facial hair contribute to the disheveled image. The tail is held high and is of medium length, while the ears are short and floppy. Most of it is white, although there are a few spots of orange, lemon yellow tan, or black here and there. The dog's alert and amiable demeanor captures the essence of this breed. The BFDB is a little dog with a long body and a deep chest. This dog is wire-coated with a golden cocker spaniel-like appearance, but his coat feels wiry and spongy to the touch. He is quick on his feet, brave in a pinch, full of life and good cheer. While he does have the Basset Hound's tiny stature, his legs don't appear to be twisted or bent outwards like those of other Basset breeds. When on alert, the tail is raised high and is relatively lengthy. Long, low-set ears reach his nose. The coat is consistently wheat, fawn, or a crimson hue. They stand at a height of 13 to 15 inches. Because of their distinct yet mutually appealing looks, both of these adorable pooches earn full marks. 2 points for the Fauve and 2 points for the Petit. Round 3. Temperament. The smallest member of the Griffon Vendeen family, the Petit Basset Griffon, has 2 faces. He's an angel at home, but a hyperactive rascal when he leaves the house. His natural inclination is to hunt, and he takes great pleasure putting that urge into practice. As a result, when you're out with this breed, you should always be vigilant. Petites are warm and welcoming to everyone they meet, both kids and grown-ups. And after he's been allowed to bark at an unfamiliar person, he quickly becomes very loving toward them. They're strong-willed and independent independent and often resort to barking to get their point across. Although training and socializing should break this behavior, the Petit is better suited to a house in the suburbs or rural where he won't disturb close living neighbors with his barking. BFDBs have a reputation for having their way when they want it, but truth be told, they are total people pleasers. However, that doesn't guarantee that your dog won't be obstinate. Once they make up their minds, these pups won't budge. Their charming nature kind of makes up for their stubbornness though. They're the type of dog who, after a day of play, would rather spend the evening cuddled up on the couch with their human. The Fauve, like other Bassets, is an avid scent hound that relishes time spent outdoors tracking leads and discovering new places. Despite your best efforts to train them, they will always be drawn to the aroma of a freshly slaughtered rabbit. While they have excellent recall when inside the house or on a leash, their recall completely disappears when they're allowed to run free. Because they'll ignore all logic and run out in front of traffic for an aroma, be careful when walking off-leash in an unsecured location. The Basset Fauve de Bretagne and the Petit Basset Griffon Vendeen are excellent choices if you're in the market for a companion dog. Gregarious and warm, these dogs are an excellent addition to any family. With 1 point each for this round, it's 3 points for the Fauve and 3 for the Petit, and the fight continues with a tie. Round 4. Socialization. We've established that the Petit and Basset Fauve share their intelligence and independence. Therefore, until your puppy is 12 weeks old, he needs to continue exploring the world with you. An early start is beneficial, but a lifelong commitment to socialization is ideal. If you stop training your puppy when he or she is still a young adult, he or she may regress significantly. Your puppy will learn to trust his environment more easily if he associates pleasant experiences with everything and everyone he encounters. With 1 point each for this round, we're now at 4 points for the Fauve and 4 for the Petit. Round 5. Grooming. When comparing the two breeds, the Fauve is simpler to care for. To maintain his sleek appearance, brush his wiry coat once or twice weekly. Remove excess ear hair, if any. Hair mats and tangles can be avoided by brushing the PBGV at least twice weekly. Coat stripping is a service chosen by some. This may be done manually or with a dedicated stripping instrument. Some dog owners prefer a professional cut, although this can change the texture of the coat. Nails on the paws should be trimmed for both breeds. Dogs can't complain to their owners about tooth pain, so it's up to you to ensure that your dog's pearly whites are in good shape. Health problems, including those affecting the heart and kidneys, are linked to poor dental hygiene. While the Fauve grooms better, the Petit sheds less. Let's just call this even, shall we? 5 points for the Fauve and 5 for the Petit. Round 6. Exercise. These dogs are a ton of playfulness and are extremely lively. This means they should engage in vigorous exercise for at least half an hour on most, if not all days of the week, and some mental challenge will do them and, of course, you a world of good. Since both breeds rely on their hunting instinct, keeping an eye on them outside is necessary. Their energetic personality would fare best in a home with a spacious yard to provide an outlet for their energy. Outdoor games are fun, but inside ones like hide and seek are just as popular with them. Both breeds excel in training classes and canine agility competitions. We tie again as they get a point each for this round. Guys, it's 6 points for the Fauve and 6 for the Petit. Round 7. Training. Because he's both intelligent and stubborn, if bored, training a Fauve and Petit can be difficult. Training with BFDBs is possible, however, it may take more time. Both species require consistent discipline and will ignore commands other than kind. You'll need a sense of humor, patience, and plenty of treats when training these dogs. They require a dominant owner who can set boundaries and enforce them. For the similarity in training, they get a point each for this round. 7 points for the Fauve and 7 for the Petit. Well, folks, the scoreboard shows that both dogs give as good as they've got. Who'll falter? Who'll take the lead and charge ahead? Let's see if things shift in the upcoming bouts. Round 8. Diet and nutrition. The PBGV and BFDB require only 1.5 to 2 cups of premium dry dog food each day, split between 2 meals. It's important to remember that the amount of food your adult dog needs depends on factors such as age, size, structure, metabolism, and activity level. Like humans, dogs are unique in their nutritional requirements. An obviously more active dog will require more than a less active dog. Without any surprise, the tie continues. 8 points for the Fauve and 8 for the Petit. We've said it before and we'll repeat it. These dogs are dogged. The fight looks close, but there's still time for a surprise. Round 9. Health. If well cared for, these dogs can live for up to 14 years on average. There are no known genetic health issues in the Basset Fauve. This breed is among the hardiest of the Basset family. Most recorded illnesses are typically accepted as non-hereditary and of a sort that can affect all dogs in general. Nonetheless, the hereditary disease can emerge spontaneously. The eyes and the joints are perpetual trouble spots for the Petit, and various canine eye illnesses can result in permanent blindness. Lameness and pain in the hips are common problems as well. Good nutrition and regular exercise can do wonders for a dog with joint issues and can also benefit from losing weight. And the final tally, with 1 point each, is both are winners. The fight rounds show that both breeds have some notable physical and behavioral differences. Their love, loyalty, and devotion to their human families are strikingly similar. We'd love to conclude by saying every human has a choice. It's vital to consider your personal needs and environment during adoption. However, it's always worth knowing about the similarities and differences between these breeds. Both dog breeds can work excellently as a pet or companions. This is our evaluation. Remember, yours may be different. In addition, before adopting a dog, do well to seek professional advice from the breeder and your veterinarian. What are your thoughts on today's contest? Let us know in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button to get early access to our upcoming videos plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.